Okay, the data of a 3-meter cantilever beam section is given. You're given the width and the depth, 300 by 600. You're given the bar diameter, 16 mm. Clear concrete cover to 2 mm stirrups is 40 millimeters. Unit weight of concrete is 24. Material strengths given, FC prime and FY. Reduction factor is 0.9. The beam will carry a 6 kilonewton per meter superimposed dead load and 5.6 kilonewton per meter light load. Use NSCP 2010 or 2015 provisions. Okay, so unang tanong, calculate the total factored uniform load. So pinapa-factor lang, no? So meron naman ditong live load and dead load. Kaya lang take note, ang dead load natin is superimposed. Ibig sabihin ng superimposed is hindi pa kasali dyan yung self-weight ng beam. So ibig sabihin, kunin muna natin yung beam weight. That's gonna give us, bali 24 by yung area niya, which is 300 by 600. So that is 4.32 kilonewton per meter. Tapos yung superimposed dead load given na 5.6. Okay, so therefore, yung total dead load, pag inad mo yan, we will have 9.92. Okay? So, okay na. So therefore, our ultimate load will be 1.2 of the dead load plus 1.6 of the live load. Sorry, baliktad. Ano pala to? Sorry. Ano pala yung dead load pala ay 6, hindi pala 5.6. 6 pala to. So, ito ay 10.32. And ang live load natin ay yung 5.6. So, that gives us 21.34. So, that will be our answer for number 1. Number 2, calculate the critical factored moment. So, di ba, ito daw ay cantilever. Okay? Dahil cantilever yan, bali meron tayo ditong ultimate load. Okay? Tapos may length tayo na 3. Okay? So, yung moment natin dyan, ito yung maximum moment natin dyan. Okay? And that would be equal to WU times L. No? Ito yun. So, yun. Tapos, ang moment arm natin from there would be L over 2 times L over 2. So, kaya kapag cantilever, yung maximum moment mo, WU L squared over 2. Okay, so we will have, so diretsuhin ko na lang ha, 3 meters naman yung L. So, ito times 3 squared over 2. So, that gives us 96.05 kilonewton meter. Okay? And lastly, number 3, determine the required number of tension bars. So, pinapa-design, no? Pinapa-design. So, for number 3, meron na tayo ng MU. So, di-design na natin. Okay, tatandaan lang po natin na kapag cantilever, although hindi masyadong relevant sa problem na to, pero baka maging relevant sa future, sa ibang problem. So, na ang concrete compression natin kapag cantilever, nandito. Extreme concrete compression fiber. Nandito yung tension. Okay, kaya dito natin ilalagay yung bakal. Okay, so tapos yung effective depth natin, ito. Baka lang kasi makalimutan at masanay. Okay? So given naman 300 to 600, 600, so ibig sabihin 600 ito. Tapos 300 ito. Okay? Okay, so kunin mo natin effective depth. Ang effective depth natin ay total depth minus cover minus T-RAPS. 12 mm daw eh. Ay, hindi pala 10 pala. 10 mm T-RAPS. Tapos ang gagamitin na main bar ay 16. Yan, kaya 16/2. So effective depth would be 542. Okay, so therefore, we can now proceed with the design. So we will attempt to design this as singly reinforced, no? So let's check natin mamaya kung singly reinforced ba talaga. So we will have MU, equate natin sa VMN. Okay? Tapos ito ay 96.05 million equals sa 0.9 kasi nagde-design. Tapos ang gagamitin natin is yung sa concrete, no? 0.85 FC prime 28. 28 nga ba? Okay, 28. FC prime is 28. FC prime A, tapos B, tapos D, minus A over 2. Okay? And then from here, we can solve for the depth of the compression block. So, again, ito yung ginagawa ko, no? Quadratic. So, we have 0.5, tas effective depth na negative. Tapos, ito na yung lahat ng constant sa kabila. Okay? So, yung isa dyan yung pwede ito. 28.32. Okay? So, ngayon, check muna natin kung lumagpas ba tayo sa maximum. Di ba meron tayo ng maximum. So, kunin natin yung C. So, yung C ay A over beta 1. So, yung beta 1 natin dito, 0.85 kasi mas mababa naman sa, hindi naman lumagpas ng 28 megapascal yung ano eh, FC prime, no? So, we divide this by 28.317. Lagay ko na lang to sa A. Divide natin ng 0.85. Ito yung C. So mukhang hindi ito lalagpas sa 33.314. Okay, according to the code, yung Cmax natin ay 3/7, no? Para lang dun sa ano, para lang maging tension, rather para hindi lumagpas yung strain sa bakal ng 0.004, di ba? Okay, ng effective depth. So pag kinompute mo to, 3/7 ng 542, malaki malaki pa rin to. And 232, so hindi siya lalagpas. So mas mababa ito. So, ibig sabihin, singly reinforced nga yung design natin. Okay? So, we can now proceed. No? We can now proceed. So, therefore, papasok na natin C equals T. 0.85 FC prime AB is equal to area of the steel times Fy. Okay? So, what we will do here is we will solve for the area of the steel. So, that would be 0.85 FC prime A, ito yung A, B over Fy. Okay, so this is area of the steel. 487.18 or 19 millimeter square. So, medyo diskumpiyado rin ako dito. Baka masyado siyang maliit, no? So, i-check natin yung minimum. Diba? Yung minimum natin is whichever is larger than 1.4 over Fy BD at saka 0.25 square root of Fc prime over Fy BD. Okay, so pag kinompute ito, check lang natin parehas. Okay, so as you can see, mas malaki. Okay, 548.53. Tapos yung isa, 518. So mas malaki yung ano. Actually, mas malaki parehas. Okay, so therefore, dahil itong nakuha nating AS ay mas mababa sa minimum, okay, we will use the minimum. Okay, which is equal to 548.53. Okay, so ang tinatanong dito sa atin ay ilan daw yung required na number. So, well, madali na yun. So, the number of the bars will be AS divided by area of a single bar. And that would give us 548.53 over pi over 4 times 16 squared. Ito yung gagamitin natin. So that gives us 2.73 bars or up around that up to 3 bars. Okay, so our answer here would be letter B. Okay, and that's how we solve this problem.